of his eye. Sit right down, we're gonna give you the scoop with Ryan Pfeiffer and Lisa Doop. Shama-lama ding-dong, loop-de-loop. This is the story of a guy named Mr. Boop.
So, I'm Sophia, and you're listening to Being Mr. Boop. The tagline is the face when you're Mr. Boop, or the feeling when. I thought it was the feeling when.
This is fine. This all works.
Okay.
Whatever.
And my name is Sophia, the mysterious, and I'm Mr. Boop.
Yeah,
my name is Lisa Doop, and I am Mr. Boop.
And my name is Ryan Pfeiffer, and I'm Mr. Boop.
I don't know if
after all that we got it wrong.
Yeah, I don't know if any of that is anyone knows what just happened, but we just did 10 different takes of Sophia doing the intro.
You don't gotta call her out like that.
You could put those in.
No, we're not putting that. No. Anyway. I don't know. But no, I don't think I am. Yeah, you
Sophia,
what next part?
What day is it?
What day is it?
Yeah, what day is it?
Tuesday, March 11th, 2020, and today we're reading the 23rd ever Mr. Boop strip. What happens in today's Mr. Boop?
The return.
Sophia, no, I'll do it.
Okay.
And today is Mr. Boop. It's the return of Philly D.
Who's Philly D?
Oh man.
Philly D's not
Philly D. Williams.
Oh, I see.
I'm sorry.
So, Philly is short.
I'm sorry. I apologize to our 30-year-old viewers who are like, "What did that young man just say?"
The many viewers. But
Anyway.
So do I have to say because I'm posting this?
No.
Okay.
I mean, anyone.
You're posting this?
No.
Yeah,
posting this.
You're posting this to the.
No, you're just doing this on purpose at this point.
What? What's up, my beautiful bastards? Welcome back to Being Mr. Boop.
Okay.
Anyway, so we have our first panel here where it's Mr. Boop sitting on a
expression
Woody
chair.
Allen-esque, let's pronounce it's called a chaise longue, but sure.
No, he's sitting in his expression chair.
Okay.
He's sitting in the expression chair. He's in the
therapist's
therapist's
room.
office. It's the same. It's stand therapy coffin.
Yeah.
Stand therapy coffin. We'll work on it.
It's Woody Allen position.
I don't think we don't need a standard. I mean, this is the only like standard position we ever see in the comic, but it doesn't. It's not. I don't think it's reoccurring enough to bother making up terminology for.
She's holding the pipe in the same way as she was in the.
Since we already have expression chair, yes, but we do see all our fingers this time.
Yeah.
In
Fun.
So it's the standard therapist layout. Mr. Boop is in the expression chair, and the Philly D, she's holding the pipe, and
when did we start calling her Philly D?
well, that's what her
Did we
name
do
tag
that on
says. Her name tag on the wall, it says PH.D, which stands for Philly D.
Okay. Philly
Philip
D.
DeFranco.
Williams? Oh.
Okay.
What is
prefer
Alex
Philly
saying?
D. Williams. Alex is
Alex-
saying
I
There you
can't
go.
have sex with my wife, Betty Boop.
that's Steve-O.
And the therapist is saying that's normal.
Yeah. I mean, she can relate because she also can't have sex with his wife, Betty Boop. Panel one,
True.
marital
Oh my god. Yeah, that's most people on Earth can't have sex with.
Yeah. Also,
At least
panel
for
one,
now.
marital status drop.
Oh, true. I keep forgetting. Panel 2, close up of Alec. He's like forced into
He's
the bottom
cross-eyed.
bottom right corner of the panel, laying back on an expression chair. You can see the pillow or like the back like cushiony part of the expression chair. His head's leaning against it. His eyes are like, what do you call
Crossed.
that? Not
Cross-eyed.
crossed, because cross
No,
would
it
be
is.
in the middle, wouldn't it?
No, both. It applies to both.
It does? Alright. Well, there's
Yeah.
a tear
Yeah,
streaming
a
from
cro-
one of his glassed eyes. Glassy
Sophia, as a
and
glassy-eyed
glassed covered.
As a
What?
glasses wearer, how do you relate to this image?
I I'm not cross-eyed.
Oh no, but you wear glasses.
No,
so-
yeah, but like I
Well,
was
he's
trying
not.
to
He's
think
not.
of a thing.
He's not cross-eyed because he's wearing glasses. I think
No,
he's just.
no,
he's just
yeah.
so out of it and sad.
Yeah.
He's got a U
Like,
mouth.
how do I relate to this?
Let me finish the show on this one. He's got a U mouth. One
Okay.
of his eyebrows isn't covered in and colored in, and he's got a
He's
speech
kind of got a
bubble.
Simpson. He's got a Simpsons overbite. You know what I
Not really. I don't know.
mean? No, I
His
think he
what does his speech bubble say?
I disappointed her.
Lisa, do you not wear
I-
glasses?
No, I don't wear glasses.
You draw
I
yourself
feel
with
this-
sunglasses.
Yeah.
Okay. Sophia, you do. What do you? Do you think? This is an accurate portrayal of glasses?
Well, is he using them to see?
I would imagine so. He does in real life,
Okay.
unless he's just a hipster. He could just be a hipster.
Hey man. What's wrong with just wearing glasses for the sake of
I'm
it?
Let me look at a picture. I'm looking at a video of Alex Robbins. He's got like a see-through glasses frames, and there is a glass
Wearing
in the
cloud
glasses.
bubbles.
They do seem to be real glasses. They're not just like
So-
hipster frames.
I would say that, yeah, I think Alec Robbins truly represents the glasses community properly.
Good.
And,
I think he took some liberties
Okay.
with how he drew his own glasses, unless he used to wear different glasses back when he was drawing this strip.
Uh-huh.
Because
yeah, I mean-
they're like circular
he
here.
has-
They're like big, thick framed circular glasses, whereas in real life he wears like pretty standard shaped frames.
As
Also-
someone, I can relate to this one because I draw myself with circular glasses. Despite
Well, you
the
Yeah.
fact that
you
I
don't wear glasses,
glasses.
period.
Yeah, exactly. So I double
Yeah.
relate.
Like,
Sophia
we-
draws
we-
herself with circular glasses, right?
we can allow him to have a little bit of stylization.
No, well, but it's about his real life, being married to Maddie Boop, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
So
So
he's
he
not
got-
allowed
so
to. He's
sorry.
not allowed to take any liberties.
Sorry.
This is how
But
Sorry.
I guess okay.
No liberty.
This is just, I guess, in the drawing, whatever.
Yeah, no, but like,
I mean, he gets
If
stuff wrong
Alex
sometimes,
Robbins
like when
were to
Betty's arm
listen
wasn't
to
fully
this-
connected to her bra,
Because he resized her
Yeah.
breasts.
or when his eyebrow's not colored in. Unless in real life his eyebrow just went bleached for a second.
Yeah.
guys,
I mean, it,
if Alec Robbins heard this, like, how would you feel? Because
I mean,
some
he
sometimes
he
I
you're
see.
retweeted the first episode.
Yeah, no, I saw.
I assume he is
In fact-
reading.
In fact, now whenever I
I
click
wouldn't
on
be totally
Twitter-
surprised. I don't think he's listening to every episode, but if I would not be surprised if he clicks on it now and then and just listens to the preview.
It's like,
Maybe.
oh man, they're
Hmm.
talking about the lingo chart again, and then
No.
he leaves.
He's actually our
Slang
number
guy.
one fan.
He's actually gonna make being Mr. Boop.
Yeah.
Oh my
but yeah,
god.
like,
Jim Davis should
like-
take over our hosting job of being Jim Davis.
that's true.
I would
So
love that.
I'm saying, if Alec Robbins were to listen to this, you should compliment him. No,
No,
every
actually,
now
Alec
and then.
Robbins. You
No, we're
suck.
not gonna suck up to him.
Yeah,
in
Alec
the
No.
hope,
Robbins, I hate
we're not
you
gonna
and I
suck
hate
up to
you.
him in the
No,
hopes that he'll
I-
come on here.
No,
I mean,
hope you
sure,
never come
if
on
he
this
comes on,
podcast, Alec Robbins.
we'll suck up to him when he's on.
oh,
Alec Robbins.
no,
I don't. I
I'm
hope
just
you never
saying
go
this
on
as a
podcast.
joke. I don't mean this for real. Like, what?
You don't have to point it out.
Alec Robbins. I hate you.
no.
Yeah, go fuck yourself, Alec Robbins.
No. No.
Never come on this podcast. No, you know what?
Okay.
I dare you to come on this podcast. See what happens.
Okay.
See what
Okay.
happens.
You seem a little bit aggressive there. like I feel like on Twitter, except for the part where he made the comic about Mr. Boo, he seems like a fine guy.
Yeah,
No,
probably.
He sucks.
Yeah, like when he made that comic about Mr. Boop, that was kind of weird. But in general, he seems like just
I mean, I like
um,
that he I don't
So
know.
panel
I don't know.
three-
Did he work on I Think You Should Leave, or does he just know people that have worked on it?
I'm pretty sure he did. Let's check his.
When
IMDb
his
page.
Twitter says, "I endorse the new season, but I think you should leave because I watched it all last night and my
Let's
friends
see what
worked on it and I'm proud of them." He didn't say he worked on it.
Let's see.
I'm actually just using this as an excuse to talk about I Think You Should Leave because I was literally before I joined the call here, I watched an episode of it. That's why partly why I was taking so long. I'm not.
We see.
I was making you guys wait while I was watching I Think You Should Leave. No, I was eating and I was just watching it as I was eating.
No, he's not. He's not on. I think you should leave.
He's not on I Think You Should.
No, I mean he's not. He's not like he didn't work on it.
Not even the first season.
None at all.
Well, it's interesting because
He worked in
that
Comedy
prop
Bang
that
Bang.
prop from I Think You Should Leave was in the interview that he did.
Maybe
Well,
they
he's in
gave
Loose-
Loose meat Jim Davis was sitting in the normal chair from the.
He's working on. He's on 3 episodes of the Eric Andre show.
Yeah,
as an
he will.
actor.
He was like, I haven't seen season 5 yet, so no
thought he was
spoilers,
just in
please.
one
But I think he was.
episode.
He tweeted like he. There was, I guess, there's a segment with Grimes where Grimes is like being tortured or whatever, and so he was torturing her, something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Classic.
Anyway, I think you should
I've only
leave.
seen season 1.
Funniest show on television.
Okay. You should.
Putting
I
that
think
out
everyone
there.
else should watch Hug the Sun, which is
Huh?
a show that's being Hug the Sun, which is a web show being produced by the Auntie Donna Boys, and they will make cameos in it. And it's
Watch,
about a children's TV show that is the front for a cult, and it's very funny.
Watch Auntie Donna's Big Ol' House of Fun.
Don't do that.
I like
Sorry.
Auntie Donna's Big Ol' House of Fun. I don't know.
I know. I'm in the minority for not liking it.
Are you?
Especially, I'm in the
I've
minority.
seen other people
for-
say it wasn't their best work.
I'm in-
I
okay,
think
I'm in
it
the
maybe
minority.
was.
I'm in
Well,
the
maybe not
minority
their
because
best, but it's up there. I think
I'm
my
in the
favorite
minority
Auntie Donna
because-
stuff is the just when they're like fucking around in their office or whatever and shoot something.
You should listen to their podcast. It's just that's.
I
a lot
only
of just
listen to
fucking
Being
around
Jim
in their
Davis.
office. Oh yeah. I think so. But
Well,
no, it's
I've been
just
finally
them
started
fucking
listening to other podcasts in the shower again because that's when I listen. That's my time for listening to.
Oh, yes.
around.
So
You
I
should
started
listen
listening
the Auntie
to
Donna
Mother
podcast.
Hacker season 2. I'm not
need
recommending
to-
it or anything. It's just that's what I've been
Uh-huh.
listening to.
I feel like it's not one of those podcasts where you have to listen to everyone. Nor
But
a
I do
podcast that you
anyway.
should. Yeah, well, that's your own fault. That's your.
That's your problem.
So,
I think you should
we
leave
should-
though. It's the only show where like
It's the only show.
thinking back on stuff I've watched from it makes me laugh. Like I can't think of any other shows where I just like think back on it and I laugh.
Yeah, I think there's a few examples of that for me.
The
but I
Eric
can't
Andre
think
show
of
is probably
one.
pretty close, but I don't know. Maybe because I'm just so overexposed to the moments
You
that
know
are
what, I
funny
think
from that
actually-
show.
There's bits from
Also-
The Simpsons that still make me laugh when just thinking about them.
I guess, yeah.
Genius.
also,
Yeah.
they used to-
guys,
the
I don't know.
the cube.
I don't
where
think
it's
anything really makes me laugh as hard. Any television show makes me laugh as hard as I think you should. There's like web stuff that makes me laugh as hard as it, but like you don't really see stuff on TV very often that's like I think you should leave. That's like just so absurd in a specific way. Like Tim and Eric, it's just like completely random, you know. But I think you should leave is like more structured,
Mhm.
like sketches. It's hard to describe. It's just like awkward scenarios, but like, and I don't like awkward humor, but it's like so absurd in its awkwardness that it works somehow, and it's not like like usually when I'm watching something that's awkward, I have to pause it just to get through it. Like I have to just keep pausing and like.
oh,
But
Oh,
in the case of
there-
I think you should leave, I have to do that because I'm like laughing and I have to go back to like hear what's being
There-
said.
there's an Italian show that they made that is being compared to Eric Andre because
Oh,
of the
Landini.
awkward moments. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sophia's
and that's what I
somewhat
was.
obsessed with this show.
I'm not
In
obsessed.
a-
I don't
in
think
an
there's
angle.
necessarily too many awkward moments, and I think in Eric Andre's show.
She says if it was in English, it would be one of my favorite shows, but it's not, so it isn't.
What, the
No,
Italian
I
show?
think-
Lindini.
Yeah, the Italian show. No,
I mean, there's a lot of shows you
could
could compare to the Eric Andre show in
No,
like,
yeah, the
with its,
creator hasn't even seen the Eric Andre show.
Jiminy Glick, any talk show that lampoons other talk shows in that sort of way, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Lindini is a talk show, I think.
But the Eric Andre show
Yeah,
like does it
it's
to
a
another
fake
level of any
talk
of those
show.
other shows.
It's a fake talk show, and they do other skits
Yeah,
doing it.
it's like-
yeah.
The premise is that another more popular show has
Was
been
cancelled.
cancelled, and so they put on Lindini instead.
Yeah, and then there's
It's
there's
just-
the girl,
it's all made up
the
on
girl
the
who
side.
says this at the beginning, who wants to become a better and bigger actress, and every time she in the first season at least, I haven't seen a lot of episodes. In
There's
the
like there's recurring
Yeah,
plots in it as well.
Yeah, the recurring plot is that she wants to be a better actor. She wants to show that she comes from the theater and that she's better than all the other actors, and she's always doing her theater bits. And the host always claps at the wrong moment because she's like doing her great chorus or whatever, and then he comes in, and then she says, "Oh no, I'm not done," and she continues. "Ah!"
Yeah, there's one good bit in that show that works without the language, which is the only he can eat bit,
Well, yeah.
which you should put in chat and watch later. But
yeah, we should.
anyway,
I'm
Panel four.
just laughing now because I'm thinking back to the sketch I just watched earlier. I don't want to spoil any of I wish I could say like, oh, it's so funny this happened, but I don't want to spoil anything because the way each sketch ends up being weird or funny is like the finding that out is like the best part. Oh my god. I gotta show you some of those. Have you seen any? You haven't seen anything from I Think You Should Leave, right?
I don't know anything about it.
Tim Robinson
Nope.
on Netflix. No, it's so.
I don't know
good.
what Netflix is. We don't have Netflix in it. Just kidding.
It's funny because that's like similar to the way you delivered that was similar to the sketch I was thinking of. He just says something ridiculous. Like, I'm only joking. I'm just joking. I'm not doing it justice. All right, whatever.
Anyway, we should talk about panel 3.
Yeah.
Thanks for
So we
being
have-
Netflix
She's
media.
smoking.
She's smoking her little pipe.
Yeah.
Hand
She
is
has
still in a claw.
she has glasses
And she
and
says,
she has eyelashes coming out of her glasses.
She says.
she says, you didn't disappoint her. It sounds like she loves you very much. And it does. That's the impression I get from the comic.
She's
The town
smoking a
floor.
pipe.
So panel 4. Alec is...
Alex is like he's holding his forehead as if he had a fever.
No, he's got his hand to his. I feel
Yeah.
like he's got his hand to
Yeah.
his head in like a what the fuck is wrong with me sort of position.
Yeah, that too.
Like what is
Yeah, but
what
like
is what is wrong with me? I used to be a piece of shit.
yeah.
So anyway, he says, she does and it makes me feel sick. She loves
This is
it,
good.
And it makes him feel sick. And I love it.
Yeah, this is a
So,
good comic. This is
this
funny.
A punchline? Is this a punchline? No.
I kind of want to see what
Alex.
Alec Robbins would bring to I Think You Should Leave if he worked on it at all, if he wrote on it at all or anything.
Maybe.
Yeah,
anyway,
maybe.
Sophia,
Maybe
this
for
is
like
normally
one
the part-
sketch, you know.
This is normally the part of the show where I ended. Sophia, by the way.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Sophia, you're hosting, right?
You got to read the bit at the bottom of the bottom
Ah.
of the sheet.
Sophia.
You've been listening to Be Mr. Boo. This is another tagline. Ah ha 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 ha. That's funny.
Tagline
that
also
was
a
funny.
Jonathan
That
You
wasn't
did
actually.
totally
That was
right.
not meant to be funny. That was a
Yeah, that was just
placeholder
an
tagline
example
from
one
Jonathan
we left
Gibson.
Okay. I thought you
You're
thought
not
it was
allowed
a
to laugh at
meta
it.
tag. Ah, okay. The president said something unfunny. You must cry.
Huh?
No, you know the thing that was like the president said the interpreter in I don't know. I don't remember which country it was, but like the interpreter said the president said made a joke. Everyone must laugh instead of translating the joke.
Pause for laughter. Anyway,
Oh yeah.
I think that's also a
So-
tagline on Being Too Racist.
yeah.
You
Keep
can
going.
visit the show's website at themrbooth.com for a full catalog of episodes and to sign up to host the podcast.
Like
For more
Sophia.
updates,
I mean, Sophia, not
Stereo.
edit that out.
What?
Edit out where I said her last name. I think she's
Oh.
shy about that.
I'll put in Spider-Man saying Mysterio.
Yeah, I've said it in other episodes too.
Okay. Okay. You've said my
I'll
name.
try to.
there,
I'll try to
though.
remember.
No.
Yeah, it's like it's funny because it's like a Charlie Brown name. You just can't help but say the whole thing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I guess that's why I was drawn to Charlie Brown as a child. Okay. You can visit
you also
the
you
show's website
you got
at
it wrong.
Being-
You forgot to say www.
No, I
please.
missed it on purpose because I was afraid that I was saying it wrong.
No.
Well, you said it wrong anyway.
Yeah.
No, you can visit the show's website at
You don't have to start. You don't have to start
www.
over. You don't have to start over.
BeingMrBooth.com
Oh my
for a full
God.
catalog of episodes and to sign up to host
Boo
the
boo boo
podcast.
doo boo scooby doo bop bop
This podcast was brought to you by the Pitch Drop Podcast Network. Like what you just heard? Support the show by going to patreon.com/pitch drop. And while you're at it, check out pitchdrop.net for more of this and other shows.